You know what's kind of hilarious? We all want to be good with people, right? But most of us treat social skills like some mystical talent, like juggling or playing jazz flute. Either you're born with it, or you awkwardly hover by the snack table at every party wondering how normal humans start conversations. But here's the twist. Being likable isn't some God-given gift. It's actually a skill, and it starts with something most people ignore. How you make other people feel. Not what you say, not how cool you sound, not even how funny your jokes are. It's how you make them feel. And the good news? You don't need to read 20 psychology books or master some manipulative body language hacks. You just need one mindset shift. Ready? It's called intentional presence, not the fake kind where you nod while mentally checking your to-do list. I'm talking about actual, engaged, I'm here with you and I see you kind of presence. Here's the thing most people forget. We live in a world starved for attention. Everyone's glued to their phones, multitasking like their life depends on it, and barely making eye contact. So when you give someone your full attention, even for 30 seconds, it hits different, like handing a glass of water to someone who didn't even realize they were thirsty. That's what intentional presence does. Let's break this down. You walk into a room. Could be a coffee shop, a meeting, your cousin's awkward backyard barbecue. Most people are doing one of two things, checking out mentally or overthinking their every move. You're going to do neither. Instead, you're going to observe. No, not in a creepy way. Think of it like being a friendly detective. Pay attention to tiny, easy-to-miss things. The guy with mismatched socks. The woman twirling her pen like she's conducting a symphony. The dude nervously tapping his coffee cup like it owes him money. These aren't just details, they're doorways. Once you start noticing, you can comment, not ask, in a way that invites a response without forcing one. For example, someone's wearing a t-shirt from a concert tour. Instead of saying, "Did you go to that concert?" which demands an answer, try, "That shirt has seen some stories." Boom. No pressure, just curiosity wrapped in a sentence. Maybe they laugh. Maybe they tell you about their favorite band. Maybe they shrug. Either way, you're not forcing anything. That's the secret. The best conversations aren't interviews. They're ping pong. You serve gently. They hit back if they want to. Another example, you're on a first date. Nerve-wracking, right? Instead of scrambling for the perfect thing to say, focus on observing and reflecting. They take their coffee black. You strike me as someone who doesn't mess around with sugarcoating things. It's playful. It's observational. It shows you're actually paying attention, not just scrolling through pre-rehearsed date, questions in your head. And here's why this works. First, people crave recognition, not validation, not compliments, just simple acknowledgement. Like, "Hey, I noticed you." Second, it shifts the spotlight. When you observe instead of interrogate, you give the other person the chance to show up naturally. No pressure to perform, no need to prove anything. And third, it makes you memorable. Because most people, they're either talking about themselves or scanning the room for someone more interesting. You, on the other hand, are present. You're watching, listening, creating space for connection. Now, let's say you're thinking, okay, this sounds great in theory, but I'm awkward and I freeze in social situations. That's fair. Here's how to get better. Fast. Step 1. Practice micro moments. You don't need a TED Talk. Start with everyday interactions. Barista, cashier, Uber driver. Compliment their energy. Make a quick comment about their playlist. Notice their nail polish. No expectations. Just reps. Step 2. Play the detail game challenge yourself. In every interaction, notice one thing about the person. Shoes, bag, body language, tone. You're building observation muscles. Step 3. Default to curiosity, not performance. This isn't about being entertaining. It's about being curious. Lead with genuine interest, not cleverness. That's what makes the interaction feel real. Let's wrap with this. People remember how you made them feel. That's it. Not how smart you sounded, not how cool your story was. Just the feeling you left them with. Intentional presence is your unfair advantage in a distracted world. It's simple, it's powerful, and it works. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite small moment that led to a real connection. And if you want more videos on how to level up your communication, mindset, and confidence, stick around. We've got plenty more coming. Catch you in the next one.